You have just taken a notebook. You can always access it by entering your inventory. Inside your notebook, you'll find notes and a summary of your investigation in chronological order. This can help you when you're stuck.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Katie, step closer, please. For a long time, you've been one of my best agents. You've never let me down, and that's why I'll be counting on you for a delicate task. I'm sure you're the right person to do it. Now tell me, what's your opinion of supernatural phenomena? What do you think of all these alleged events? I mean, something that's really unusual, really strange, that defies all logic or common... Yes, I understand. Well, we'll see if your belief would be helpful during this investigation. You'll be going to New Orleans. 3 brutal murders have been reported to, and to make matters worse, dramatic stories and hair-raising rumors are spreading like wildfire by alleged witnesses. There's too much hysteria around this case, so we have to sort out this problem quietly.
You mean you won't even let the local police know about me?
No, not even the local police. You'll be playing the role of a curious tourist who has come to enjoy the sights and sounds of the region.
Welcome to our city, ma'am. You'll be staying here in this small, cozy hotel. It's called the Albert Hotel. Please walk across the patio, then go right upstairs. Your suite is on the 2nd floor. Miss Kэti! Miss Kэti!
Hello?
Please come with me. There's been another murder.
Where are we?
Now we're some 15 kilometers from the city. This is a country hotel called the Bomond. Normally, I'm not exactly sure what happened here, and I don't know if it has anything to do with your investigation. But the police are searching all over the place, so I thought I should call you to come up here. If I could make a suggestion, you might want to check in at the reception desk before you start your investigation. Locals don't like strangers poking around, especially when they're trespassing.
Use your mouse to adjust the positioning of the game camera. The middle mouse wheel controls zoom in and zoom out. Also, you can enter menu properties and adjust the overall camera speed.
How can I help you?
Are you the receptionist?
Of course I am, ma'am. What can I do for you?
I need a room and I want to check in. Do you have a vacant room?
A room has just become available, but unfortunately I have to tell you, there was a bit of an incident recently near our beautiful hotel. But I believe you'll enjoy your stay with us, and you'll feel comfortable anyway. How did you know?
There's a body lying on your front yard.
Oh, you noticed.
Yes.
Actually, it's not bad. You're an attentive person. The situation has clearly not discouraged you as you're still standing here. So, here you are. This is the key to your room. Your room number is 102. It's upstairs to the right. Our bellboy is waiting for you in your room. He'll help you with everything you may need.
Here you go. This is your room. Anything else, ma'am?
What can you tell me about the murder that took place here?
Mr. Barwitz Jr. and Miss Mirabelle were staying at this hotel. This morning, they both got up really early and headed over the lake. They rented a boat from where they planned to watch the sunrise. Then I heard Miss Kennard scream. This happened less than 2 hours ago. Everyone in the hotel awoke to her screams, but I don't think anyone knows exactly what happened. Now, Mr. Barwitz is lying in a wooden cart in front of the hotel, his body covered with a white sheet. Miss Mirabelle hasn't been found. Ma'am, the police and my boss, Mr. Wilbur, have forbidden me from sharing details of the case, so please don't ask me any more questions.
I don't want to be too much trouble, but let me ask one last question, and then I'll drop it. I promise not to tell anyone.
Okay, one question, and then that's it. No, not last night. I was snoozing until Miss Kennard woke me up, but Mr. Barwitz had told me a secret yesterday evening that he was preparing a surprise for Miss Mirabelle this morning. Apparently, no one but me knows about it.
Thank you. Someone might have left tweezers here. There's a hammer inside. It might come in handy. It's you again?
Correct, ma'am. Feel like having a drink?
No, thanks, not now.
I'm sorry, but I've reserved this bottle for my private collection.
I should divert his attention somehow. pedestal with a tiny boot footprint.
I have to stand here all day long, waiting for guests. Could you do me a favor? I'm learning how to read. Could you bring me something to read so I can practice? Mr. Wilbur would beat me if I left.
If you open your notebook and select the bottom icon, you can affect their emotions through your conversation choices and your actions. Certain conversation choices are available only if the character has the required emotional levels. In other words, a character...
Oh, thank you very much, ma'am. You're a sweetheart. True, I can tell you whatever you think you need to know. There was our gnome, but someone took it as a souvenir, I suppose. A lot of people miss that little fella. I noticed that Mr. Wilbur found something on the jetty after the murders. He locked it in his office. That's Mr. Wilbur. He's also the owner of this hotel, and the maintenance man, too. We don't have any vacant rooms, so Mr. Wilbur has hidden it to prevent people from bothering him. I've heard him grumble that he needed a stronger drink.
The water tap in my bathroom is broken, and water is now gushing out from the pipe.
I'll be right with you. And would you be so kind as...
You know, one minute you have a perfectly good tap, and the next you have this mess.
What lousy service. I've been waiting for quite a while, but I can't pin down a waiter to pay my bill. I want to pay my bill. Well, at last. Here are $2, and you can forget the tip.
Thank you.
Please leave now. I need to be alone for a while. Thank you.
I only need to ask you a couple of questions, if you don't mind.
My goodness, you're quite an annoying journalist. Okay, I'll tell you what you want to know, but it won't be for free. Thank you. So, you're curious about what's happened here, are you? Want to hear the story, do you?
I'll be taking some notes if you don't mind, okay?
No, I don't mind it at all. So, it started well before dawn. I saw Mr. Borovitz and that girlfriend of his walking to the jetty. Together, they jumped into the boat and rowed away from shore. That cheese clung tightly to him the whole time. They kept laughing, as if they lost all awareness of their surroundings. And then, I spotted it. A shadow, or something of that sort, emerged a few yards behind them. It was just horrific. It hovered on the surface of the water, and you could see right through it. No, never. I've never seen anything like that before.
And then what happened?
I panicked. I started screaming and ran out of here. But they disappeared before I got to the jetty. Both of them and the boat were out of sight. Some 15 minutes later, the caretaker discovered Mr. Borowitz's body.
Your windows don't face the lake, so you must have been in the corridor at the opposite side of the building when it happened. Why were you spying on the couple?
Mr. Borovitz was showing a certain affection towards me. I must confess that I'm very lonely. As a matter of fact, I envied their love for one another, in a way.
Mr. Borowitz suffered a single slash across his chest. The cut is extremely neat, which means that the murder weapon was unusually sharp. With this type of injury, the killer must have been drenched in the victim's blood.
I hardly ever spoke to her, though she's a regular guest. Let me think. Once she mentioned that she adores fresh flowers in her room. There was her gnome, but someone took it as a souvenir, I suppose. A lot of people miss that little fella.
Strong box. Unfortunately, it's empty. That looks like evidence. A shoe print and an old Confederate coin. Interesting.
What are you doing here?
I got lost.
You ain't fooling me. You were stealing some of Mr. Wilbur's stuff. This, I have to call him.
Please don't. I was just looking for some food, since the hotel restaurant is still closed. Is there anything I could do for you to demonstrate my honesty?
Well, there is one thing. An old fountain on the hotel patio. I'd like to make it work again, you know. It's not a mechanical problem. It's just that I can't figure out the pressure system.
I could give it a try.
Very well. I left the back door open. Walk through the cafe and through the courtyard behind it. From there, look for an underground entrance to a basement room. Continue through the basement until you reach the machine room.
Great idea. He's already accused me of stealing once. How can I steal his tools? I better not.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you, dear.
This door is locked. And here's the lost gnome. Wow, someone really loved pipes and tubes. Well, and I've brought one old fountain back to life.
What is...
I just fixed your fountain.
Fountain? Isn't the one you created in your bathroom sufficient?
I love water.
Yep, I've noticed you do. Well, anyway, thanks for your help.
What's going on here?
This man is charged with 2 counts of murder. I'm arresting him now.